So here we are, Flow Design Architects, Darguin Fortuna here. Jeremiah came all the way from Arkansas to meet me. Don't tell his wife, that's not the case. It's like, I thought it was a vacation to Boston. Boston. So, but here we are, we met at SFX, we spoke recently, and we're touring our office real quick, showing him what we do and how we do things. So our office, as I told you, we moved here 2018. Empty space, empty canvas. I have a picture I always show people. Let's take a look at that picture. It's really fun. So this is how it was. It was just a black desk.
Oh, wow.
And it was me looking at my worst. Really horrible.
Lost a little weight since then.
If people really see that, it's like, oh, don't post that, please. Looking at my worst. Really, I mean, I don't even know how I was married back then.
Hey, but sometimes that's how it gets started.
Exactly. So, but it was the dream, right? So Julio, the first person that jumped right on and joined Flow full time, was with me here, and we wondered how on earth are we gonna fill this space? And it looks like right now we don't even have proper circulation to walk around. So that's how it all happened. It's very fluid and organic. We kept growing, we kept growing, we kept growing. Now we pressed the brake. We're breaking, So and we're trying to just be smarter, not necessarily just growing,
Sure,
like doing that.
Yeah.
So and everything here, we try to make it as cohesive as possible. Getting the tables custom made to match, getting the pinup space. You need pinup space, right? Like an architect that doesn't have pinup space is missing out big time, right?
I've got a whole wall of those.
There you go. So we got this one custom made. Have our space here for important documents, legal documents, and things like how to get published and the yes and no's for publications and things like that.
Nice.
And here we have our calendar for people's vacations, and so that we know when somebody's out, and then things that we really want to know, like how to lay out a bathroom according to the code, our values for roofs and attics, when you need tempered glass, basement means of egresses, things like that, like typical things that we want to know, so we put it right here.
I can't tell you how many times I've been screwed by door contractors that didn't get tempered glazing.
That's it. So we this is kind of like frequently asked questions board. It should be more filled up, minimum opening for egress windows, things like that. So
what's a shed? What's a dormer?
There you go. So that's really important for us to have all that, and more so when we're training the next generation of architects.
Sure.
We got to make sure, like, well, this is important. Our colors. We got to get our colors so everybody follows the colors or template. So that's super important. And I know you asked about this project. So let me tell you a little bit about this project. So this one
looks like fun.
It is fun. It was fun from the very beginning. So Julio is the director of design here at Flow, and he was assigned to work on the project with the owner. So we did multiple iterations, and the owner comes and says, that's not iconic enough. And I'm telling you, that's like the worst insult you can get, because,
I know, right?
Because they were amazing buildings, like amazing designs. But we quickly got the fact that he really wanted to make a presence for himself. Our owner wanted to, this is the second building he's done in Massachusetts. He wanted to really say, this is my signature, this is what's coming.
Sure.
So
that's awesome.
Found this site nearby the water, Riviera Beach, really close to the airport actually. So, and he thought, like, let's make it work. I see the site, I go there, and I'm like, is this guy crazy? Like, really? Very like triangular site, very difficult to work with, very slopey site.
Yep, steep slope.
And he wanted 2 swimming pools, he wanted a rooftop, he wanted a roof deck, he wanted these duplexes to be top-notch design, right? 2,000 square foot, high basements, like 10-foot, 12-foot ceilings at the basements. It was like the dream client, actually, for an architect that wants to also make impact, right? So we were like, okay, let's do that. So Julio partnered up with another designer in Bon Paris, and they did like a mini competition. And we came up with all these great ideas. At the end of the day, this is the winning idea. It was a combination of the interior that Julio had designed and the exterior that Yvonne had come up with, and it got fine-tuned. And it's getting built exactly like that. Well, 95% like that, actually. But
it's better than what you usually get.
Exactly. Julio, we were talking recently, he's like, well, there are a couple things that changed.
Sometimes we're lucky if the building even looks like what it was.
Exactly.
If it's the same shape.
Exactly. But he's been trying not to cut any corners or anything like that. He's been really trying to be thorough about it. So, it's a 2-family duplex that you wouldn't really see The movement, the concept here was we are by Riviera Beach, so why not have something that represents water and movement in some way? So it's kind of pointing into the horizon and looking around. And some of the mandates was, like I said, 2 swimming pools, views of the water, 360-degree views of everything around you, and wow, whenever the owners drive by, say, wow, what's that, right?
Yeah.
And we got it. We got it there. It's they got the permits. We finished the drawings in actually November. Got permits in December, which is very fast. And he was during December. There was a day that it was like 60 degrees for whatever reason. They were pouring concrete. I'm like, oh, tomorrow it might be 30. So he might freeze. Like, no, we have a week. They pour concrete. They moved along, and now it's about, I would say, it's 80% complete. So it's waiting for siding. It's waiting for finishing the rough plumbing, rough electrical, but it has the shape. We're actually publishing that soon, like the progress on that. It's got the shape, everything's showing up. And yeah, this is like our humble space. Marco sits on that corner, I sit on this corner. We divided the studio into kind of like 2 teams. So my team is generally this side, his team is that side. But we do share the team. It's one office. And oftentimes I focus on some of the larger projects. He focuses on the medium to small to medium projects. And lately we've been doing bigger and bigger every day. So it keeps going up and up and up. But yeah, so this is a humble place. I hope you enjoyed it.
No, I did. Thank you for sharing, Darwin.
Excellent. Thank you.
It's been great to come and see you and hang out.
Yeah, really cool.
And see how the sausage is made, so to speak.